Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today in this video, we'll be downloading top 5 must-have Android app for 2024. This is October, part 3 series. And if you missed my previous video, don't worry about it. I'll throw a card in the corner, which is right here, which is Android must-have playlist, as well as I'll throw everything in a link in the description below. So you can go check out, scroll down, press more, and you'll be able to enjoy those awesome, crazy free apps. And by the way, these apps are completely free. Some are available on Play Store, some are available on different websites like GitHub, so which is an open source platform. And if you're new to this channel and if you like this type of content, guys, consider subscribing and smash that like button. And thank you so much for my viewers and subscriber who's been helping this channel grow faster. That means a world to me, guys. Thank you so much. And for disclaimer purpose, these videos are for education purpose only. And once that's out of the way, let's get started. Number one is called quick cursor. So quick cursor, that means it gives you a functionality of getting a quick cursor. So that means you'll be able to use like a mouse on your device. Doesn't matter what sort of device you have, it will work for every single app. So for example, this is Zflip 6, and in Zflip 6, what you get is you get a flex mode, and you'll be able to get a cursor mode here as well. But if you were wishing that you want to get something functionality like getting a mouse on your device, guess what? You can get it as well with this application. Just install it and swipe from one part of the corner, and then you'll be able to see there's a pointer moving around. And if you want to open in any application, you can see right here, you can open it up. If you just want to go back again, you can go back again as well. And if you want to get it, so again, swipe down from the side, and you'll be able to get it as well. So you can scroll down, you go back again, it's entirely up to you. And this is a very, very handy application, and I've tested this one, and as you can see, every single time at first you might feel hit and miss. You don't know where you're going to get it from, left, right. You can see the pointer stays for a while, and then if you leave it for a while, if you start using, then it just vanishes as well. So this is a very handy application. It's sort of a one-handed operation mode that all the Android has, but this gives you a sort of extra pair of hands, if you want to call that way. And this is a cool app. You should install it, and one of the good one. And number two is called KeePassDX. So KeePassDX, this is a great password manager. And you must be thinking, well, there are a lot of password manager out there. You can get it, you can install it, and they're all safe and secure. But guess what? This has something different that other doesn't have. That means it's keeping password offline. Yes, you heard me right. So keeping a password offline, it is a great deal for every single password manager. You can go check it out, and you'll be able to see that a lot of password manager out there, they put everything online. That means you'll be able to access somewhere else. For example, Google Chrome has similar functionality, and then a lot of password manager, I don't want to point out those names, but they have everything safe and secure. But what happens if something or somebody decide to get into those password and your information is being leaked? But having this application, it will keep everything on device as long as you do not lose your device, and you're not going to provide your own password to this person. Every password are safe. Usually, if you're paranoid and you are saving all your password and notes or anything like that, I want you to start using this application. That means you're going to keep everything safe and secure, and every single time if I want to open up this one, there's a password in there. So for example, for this video purpose, I've unlocked this my password, and you can see what sort of a application you're going to use it for. This is my test one. I'm going to open the test. You can see username, password, and what sort of URL is you're going to get it. And there's something different on this application itself as well. So I'm going to let me open it up, and I'll show you what I mean. So if you go and press in settings, in the application settings, which is in app settings, you go, and every single time it doesn't allow that to open it up. So that's one thing, a very safe one. Delete the password if it needs to be deleted. Write protection, open up the database, read only mode as well. So that means if you accidentally override a password, guess what happens? Then you're screwed. But having this application, if you turn it on, that means whatever you have saved your password preset like at the beginning, that you're not going to override it. Then you can screenshots mode, quick search mode, timeout, screen lock. There's a lot of functionality here as well. A form filling, so this is a very, very important one. So you can set at the moment is a Samsung Pass for me. If I want to keep this one, I can press it okay. Guess what? Boom. Now every single time I keep this one with my username and a password, and it will automatically pull from this application. It will automatically fill up the form depending on what sort of URL you have saved in there as well. So having this application means a lot for a lot of people, I know for sure, because you don't want to store your password online. You are very paranoid with this one. Guess what? This is one of the great applications to try it, and this is one of the great applications to install as well. Look at this. It's open source from GitHub as well. You can see, you can read this one, and have a look. Look, saving a password is a big deal for a lot of people, including myself as well. I want you to do research and give it a try, and just for a couple of days or something like that. Don't save everything at start with, and then try it, and you'll be able to see the difference with this password manager. So this is one of the good one. Give it a try and comment down below if you like this one and not. Number 3, this is called Flash Dim. So Flash Dim, it is like a flashlight application, and you must be thinking, what's good about it? So you already get a flashlight built in on your device, and you'll be able to get a whole lot of things. Like if you don't know, if you hold on your flashlight, and you'll be able to get like a intensity of your flashlight. So you can see right here, you can dim, you can go all the way down, all the way up, but this is all you could do with your own flashlight. But having this application, you can maximize, minimize, and again, I'm going to show you here. So you want to turn it off, you can just turn it off. And if you're in minimum level of flashlight, you can see it's minimum. You're going to go halfway through, you can see the intensity goes, and if you want to go maximum, you can see the intensity goes that way, or you can control it by here, and you can put it on a toggle as well. The beauty of this having this application, again, it's an open source, and if you're in a situation that you want to get a flashlight like this, you're in an SOS situation, guess what? You can do that as well. If you're stuck on somewhere else in the road, like if you want to put some messages, which is Morse code there, you want to say hello, and guess what? This is going to start flashing in a way. I don't read those code, by the way. So you can see, as you can read here, it is actually flashing with hello mode as well. So I don't know, something cool about this flashlight as well. So, and if you want to flash in certain interval, it can do that as well. So this is something, a very simple application to install, but there are a lot of things, and you can see it is supported by Git. So that means a GitHub website. If there are any issue you have, you can go again. You'll be able to report it in there as well. So thank you for this developer who's been working harder for this, creating this awesome application. If you want to go into settings, instant flash, you can just activate the flash on the app startup. So every single time you open up this application, it automatically turns on the flashlight as well. So that means if you use an application to rechange the volume rocker up and down, and guess what? So every single time you double press that means the application will open and the flashlight will turn on as well. So that means you can do that. Context awareness, so that means turn off the flash when leaving application. That means when you turn off the application, you'll automatically turn it off. Quick settings links as well, linked in like initial level to the quick settings tiles as well. Volume button links, as I mentioned before, you can link a volume button in like an initial level as well. What sort of dimness, that means you want to turn it on. If it's not full bright, you must be sitting in some situation that you don't want to turn the flashlight full light. You might want to start with a dim and then you go all the way up. So volume button service, again, you can reprogram things, and tactile buttons and tactile modes as well. So this is a great application. Give it a try and comment down below if you like this application or not. Number 4 is called Universal Copy. So Universal Copy gives you an extra functionality on your Android device at getting a text out of any sort of situation. If you have any sort of text on a web browser you want to copy, if you have any sort of text you have in photos, you can get text from any situation, that any application you can get it. There's a pro version as well. If you want to pay for this developer, you're more than welcome to do so, but this is available on Play Store. There's going to be ad here and there, so don't get annoyed with the ad. But the beauty of having this application is you can copy things from anywhere. So that's one good part. But usually all this Android device has a built-in feature with copy and paste. That means recognizing in text. If you don't have it, guess what? This application will give you that. But for example, I'm going to give you a demonstration here. This is, as you know, Samsung Galaxy that has like, will recognize the text. But if you just want to copy it from your normal device, guess what? You can do it. So for example, I'm going to open up application here, and this is my web page, which is my YouTube page as well. If I want to get, for example, I want to get copy one of this particular text, guess what I can do? I can scroll down, and once you install this application, I will ask you to turn on various settings. Obviously, go in accessibility settings as well, and then get this floaty window in there, or however you want to activate it. So once you activate it, press scan mode. It will start doing a screen recording. So that means it will take a screen capture, and then select that, and you can see there are multiple options on the bottom. So first one is remove ads, so that you don't want to remove ad, you don't want to pay for it unless you want to pay for it. Select all of the text. You can select all of the text, or you just want to copy the selected version. You can just press copy, and then you can paste wherever you like it. For example, I want to paste on the next page. Guess what? I want to go back here. I'll close that. You can see it already popped out there, and I can just paste it. Boom, right here it opened up with this similar text, how to get free Spotify premium alternative method for free. So that was my first, technically one of the good video out of this channel. So you could see it actually works. But give it a try. Comment down below if you like this application or not, or what sort of situation you're using this application for. Last but not the least is called Lemuriod. I could be pronouncing it wrong, so they spelled out Lemu RIOD. So Lemuriod said this is a great application. I've recently featured a similar application on my previous video, so which is an open source platform that you can actually play any sort of old school game. So this is an emulator that supports NES, SNES, GB, GBA, DS, N64, PSX, PSP, and more. So this is again available on Play Store. You can install this one and make sure you load the ROM, and you'll be able to enjoy this awesome application. I've tested this one, it actually works as well. And then you can go, let's go into settings and see. First of all, you need to set up a directory as well. So where you're going to use this application, that means where you're going to save your folder. So whenever you open it up, you can scan a ROM. So that means once you install, or once you have achieved the ROM, you can whatever is saved on your database, you will actually scan it as well. Auto save status, that every single time you play the game, it will actually auto save it. HD mode, apply a post processing upscaling filter, which is one of the good ones. So that means even though you're using a retro game, you're still going to get a HD quality frame rates, not a frame rates wise, but in terms of like a quality wise. So that's one good about it. Display filters, so again, it's automatically adjusted based on your actual hardware. Vibration and untouched, it will actually turn it on. So when you want to do it, press and release, or press. And cloud saving as well, change cores as well, and bias as well. So you can support what sort of bias, as I mentioned here, right here. So what sort of bias it already supports. You don't have to load the bias. That's the beauty of having this application. Advanced settings, you want to go to advanced settings. You can again change on based on your preference as well. So if there's something game that's not working out, you want to go to like a low latency audio, low latency things, you want to do factory reset, guess what, you can do that in these settings as well. So this is a good emulator for Android device. You want to play some old school retro game, guess what, this is one of the great applications to install. So this sums up my total of top 5 must-have Android app for 2024 October Part 3 series. And comment down below which one is your favorite one. And on the side note, guys, I've recently announced in my previous video that we'll be doing a brand new series on this channel, which is the viewer's choice. That means you can choose any sort of application. That means if you are looking forward for some sort of application you can't find, or you are getting it's very hard to find any sort of application, I will definitely gonna find it. Or if you want me to do something in the review on the channel for certain application, you can comment down below. It doesn't have to be any sort of Android, it can be any sort of application. I'll shout out your name because I want to recognize all my viewers out there, all my supporter. I want to thank you. That's the whole point of having starting a brand new series. So I want you to be on board. Shoot me an email saying this is what you need, and I will definitely gonna review on this channel, because I really want to appreciate all my viewers and subscribers who's been helping this channel grow faster. And this is why we're gonna do that. And by the way, guys, be happy, stay safe. This is Genius X6 signing out. Peace.